What's up,
I said to Dick,
More Monster Con today. You know how it is.
And Bask, are you ready to start?
Possibly. Potentially. Maybe even. The pickup's being obstinate.
pick up.
Yeah, on OBS.
I need to go to people's streams, check to see if you even have sound.
I should, in fact, have sound.
I think I have sound.
Yes. Yes, I should be fine. But
I think it was only my first stream where I had problems with the sound, and then I fixed it.
I see.
Yeah, I can see all the levels. Also, I just started hanging out in my OBS since I'm capturing the full screen anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I have to.
Yeah, both of you got sounds on your stream, even though it's a cacophony. Hearing the game 3 different times and 2 different voices of everyone.
I bet. That's why you're a tester, Sen.
Alright, it seemed like everyone's ready. Should I start?
Yeah.
I can get drops from Crunchyroll. Wow, I don't care. I think
How
it's
long of a snake tonight?
I think it's finally time for a long snake.
A long snake.
You think you can take a long snake?
Yeah, I could take it.
I could take several.
Yeah, I could take several long snakes.
What
I'm
if they're
sure
on
of it.
planes, though?
I couldn't take a retro long snake, though. Kawaii Future Bass.
Yeah, I love
future bass.
Fishing. No. Fishing. Bass fishing in the Kawaii future.
Yeah.
Why super fast?
I only say morning, because if it was a good morning, I'd be fishing. DLC.
Well, why don't I have those characters yet? Do I need to leave and quit stream and get new characters?
Yeah, you might have to do some DLC purchases. I kind of need to be a pizza delivery girl.
You want to say pizza time?
Do I need to do I need to quit the game and ruin your stream so that I can go get Pizza Girl?
It's fine. It's fine. I can go get some enrichment from my fans while they're busy waiting for you to buy stuff.
Which one is it? Yes, quit game, or no, don't quit game?
Quit game.
Okay. RIP. Sorry, everyone who's probably not watching. We're gonna take a quick break while I buy DLC.
Yeah, quick DLC intermission. I need to be saddy.
It's okay. I went back to my starting screen.
Yeah, imagine having a starting screen. Couldn't be me. We'll just look at stream has ended. We'll look at stream has ended and we'll like it. Actually. Hold up, I'll just expand my little dancing fellow. He can't be expanded.
What?
RIP. Expand,
Perfect.
The cat. Make the cat big.
Yeah, exactly.
No. You aren't enrichment, you aren't even animated.
True. I'm not a VTuber. I refuse.
You aren't even a GIF.
A Jeff?
Yeah, a Jeff.
It's pronounced Jeff.
It's a.
I'm not even a gith yucky.
It's a GIF, because it's called the present.
Man, if only I had some tomatoes to throw.
Why are you booing me? I'm not correct in the slightest.
Every tomato. Every tomato. Boo hoo hoo. All my tomatoes.
Why are you
Dang
wasting them
it.
like that? Why are you
And now I have to
wasting
go
them?
out and buy more tomatoes for my pasta sauce. This is all your fault, you clown.
Should have had garden fresh tomatoes.
Well, I can't just go and steal tomatoes from someone's garden. I have to buy them. Maybe one day I'll have my own domicile with a hot house.
Why are you so mean to me?
Uh, I'm not. You just told a bad joke, so I had to throw tomatoes.
That's the
There you
point!
go.
I had to do it. Oh, yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Finally, now I don't have to be a sad clown.
I mean, technically, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not legally required to keep crying.
Oh, I see. I'll start the game because I assume we're still ready.
Yeah.
True.
I should destroy everyone's dreams, take the new characters.
Both of them? At once?
Yeah.
Wowie zowie.
Just make this a 4-player game.
Who gets to go second?
I like being second.
I thought you liked being last. That's why
Yeah.
you seduced the RNG to always be last.
No, I didn't. The RNG hates me.
I don't know. I kind of distinctly remember that.
Yeah, and what happened afterwards? I crashed the fuck out.
From happiness.
I don't think so.
Who are you gonna be?
I'll switch it up and act like Moss today.
You mean teal? Which for some reason fades into red?
Yeah. That's what teal does.
Yeah, all the DLC characters, I think, are two colors.
Interesting. I have to after my performance as the hard-boiled dick. I see. Actually,
I like that I'm a clown. And I do like ultra-layered memes. And then... I like... correcting other people, because my heart is full of darkness.
Darkness. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I like Shunibyo. which is main character syndrome, basically. I also enjoy role-playing in bed and ultra-layered memes, the DNA of the soul.
Pokemans. Holy crap. Is that Whiskey Bottle Tokiko? Whiskey Bottle Hands Tokiko?
That's 40 hands.
I gotta give it to Whiskey Hands. And then I like that man with the puppets. He has puppets. Appreciated.
You just like people that don't have hands?
Yeah, I hate hands, so... Well, we'll go with the secretary because she's using hands the least.
He's using hands the most.
Guns are more...
thing.
Well, you know, and doing a flamboyant pose is more...
I see.
Number 1, 2 Blickies. Number 2, Edward 40 Hands. Number 3, the man with the nice hair. Alright.
Bowling!
Bowling, though!
But what about whatever this is?
That's Coffee Shop AU. It's Coffee Shop AU.
Bowling.
What if it's Cowboys?
No.
I mean, it could be. Oh. You never know. But I want bowling AU.
Yeah, I want bowling. What's your title? We're now very
Yeah, you gotta show us.
Senryu's the boss.
Dabba-dee dabba-die.
Like a boss.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start a storyline here this time.
Ooh.
You attend a panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes to games. The short answer is that you shouldn't.
Not go immediately bold.
This turns out to be invaluable knowledge that makes you gain +2 smarts. Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. Just kidding. You, April, Nico, and Omen decide to attend a Werewolves Live, an event where everyone in the audience plays the social deduction game Werewolf. Under your chair is a card with your secret role. You're a powerless villager. Yay! Everyone closes their eyes, and when the game master tells you to open them again, free players are dead, and you have free werewolves to find.
The case of the hidden werewolf. I remember it well. The sky was gray, I was sweating my ass off in my trench coat, and Omen had took a look of wolfish murder in her eyes.
That is not intentional. I have a resting murder face. Murder face.
Oh, Omen, that foul femme fatale. Could I trust her? My head said no, but the whiskey in my blood and the tightness in my pants said probably not, but screw it.
Who are you talking to, Nico? Are you having a nervous breakdown? Are you on drugs? Do you need drugs?
No, I'm narrating. It's what all cool detectives do.
Real!
Now, Omen, let's cut straight to the chase. No chaser. Are you a werewolf?
No, though I admit lycanthropy seems much more fun than being a groveling villager, powerless and tender, and ripe for the devouring. Alas, a villager is what I am. C'est la vie, etc.
So you admire the werewolves. I knew you envied me, you scoundrel.
Hey, Nico, maybe let's stop talking now. I really think that we should stop talking now.
She was right, of course, so I shut my mouth, confident that I'd cast enough suspicion on Omen to throw everyone off my scent. Only a full moon could convict me now.
Shit. Why couldn't they just shut up? It's only a matter of time before someone figures out I'm a werewolf too. Psych? Okay, Nico and April are obviously werewolves, but what about Omen? Is she acting weirder than usual or just being her usual violent self? You need a foolproof way to know if you can trust her.
Indubitably.
Wolves love blowing.
True! If the furries have taught me anything, that's what wolves love doing.
Yeah.
You assemble a little house out of random materials you'll find in the amphitheater. Plywood, plastic chairs, empty popcorn bags. It's DIY, for sure.
What are you doing, Senru? A shelter will not protect you from the wily werewolf. From what I observed this game, they can psychically kill their prey by merely pointing a finger. They might as well be gods. What do you think of my house, Omen? Does it give you the urge to blow? Blow what? Is this a sex thing again?
Yes.
I refuse to perform fellatio, cunnilingus, analingus, or any of the other linguses in your shack, Senru.
I thought they meant blow like cocaine. Maybe I'm just used to that after my hard-boiled life on the streets.
Too bad I did all my blow earlier. Won't be able to afford more until the next Twitch affiliate check comes in.
You love streaming on Twitch.
True.
Same.
Honestly, there are a million things Henry could have meant by blow. Nothing worth speculating about. Honk honk.
I meant blow in a wolf way. Do you want to blow my house down, Omen? I always have an appetite for destruction, but blowing it down with my breath would be ineffective. I prefer the wanton elegance of a flamethrower.
Well, says the mummy in the corner, if no one else is gonna do it, he starts blowing on your house.
Yeah, group blowing session. Join me, fellow wolves.
He just cut the wolves the game! Why? We had no reason to blow on Senru's house.
Because he's a committed werewolf, and Senryu's house is the perfect set piece. It's called theater, April.
Then the puny villagers reign victorious. What you lack as a mansion, Senru, you clearly make up for in detective work.
Senru is a pretty bad mansion. You found other werewolves and confirmed that yes, Omen is just like that. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 fun. For not, revealing yourself. I'm the silly. Wowie zowie. All silliness.
Yeah, it checks out.
Take me to the games. I want
one?
unlimited games.
Community.
Yeah, community. There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. Wrong. The match involves 8 players and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but you all surely gain +2 fun in the process. You and your friends are checking out the community zone when you stumble upon an indie board game showcase.
Wow, there's so many games. I can't believe we get to try all these before anyone else. Oh, hey, that's the new shirt that we got unlocked for him.
Dang it,
Dang it, Grandpa.
Yes, but be wary, Doug. If you even look any of these game devs in the eye, they'll try to trap you in their sales packs.
Hey there, you think you're smart enough to understand my Eurogame?
Of course I am. What an ignorant insinuation. Show me this Eurogame of yours. Liam, didn't you just say... All rules have necessary exceptions, April. This won't take long. 3 hours later.
Okay, so I can discard up to 3 plasma cubes to get a plasma homunculus, but only if I can build a cube merger last turn. Do I do this before or after the harvest phase?
During the harvest phase, and only if no other player has the proto-alchemist on a sulfur tile. Doug, do you need to review section 12H of the rules again? I think we've read section 12H enough times already, no? No more rules, I can't take it anymore. If I have to memorize another rule, I am going to start eating drywall. April's right. This game sucks and you're ready to go. You ask how much more time this will take.
Oh, what is time anyway? Hours are measured by how much fun you have living them.
Don't worry, Bash. The con's open until midnight. There must be a way to end this game and get all of you, yes, even Liam, out of here. I need water. BRB.
Rip. Bass got themselves into an all their characters they voice situation.
Yeah. It'll happen.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it be.
Sometimes you just gotta romance yourself and talk to yourself for a few hours. It's fine.
Alright, I'm back.
I love self-cessed.
I'm gonna yell I win very convincingly. I win!
Is that how Pizza Girl sounds? That's not what I remember.
Well, I'm not doing the voice. I'm using them as an avatar for myself.
Rip.
Now?
I miss Pizza Girl.
Yes, I do! Check it out! I won! You gesture dramatically at the random point on the board, hoping sheer confidence will win the day. Except, you didn't.
I don't know. Maybe she did. Beth's got like 15 plasma cubes. That's a lot of plasma cubes, right? I gotta be honest, I don't really understand this game.
Boo-hoo, Bask won and now we have to stop playing. So sad. Bye. I'm quite sure she didn't win. But I am so much super that she did. April,
Super.
I just want you to consider that maybe you haven't completely grasped the rules of the game. Entertain the idea that you might be wrong here. I'm entertaining the idea of cracking your skull open with a hammer. Sorry. Guess I'm a bit of a sore loser. Because, you know, I lost. We all did. To Bask. The match is over.
This all went way over my head, guys. Want to play again? Maybe I'll grasp the rules a little better this time.
No. April flips the table while politely laughing. She then drags you free to the nearest food stand and stuff hot dogs in your mouth to shut you up. Yum! You'll gain +2 charm and lose 2 boldness.
I'm jealous.
You got
I want
that,
someone to stuff glizzies in my mouth.
Yeah, I got
that dog in you.
I got fed by a clown. Dream come true.
Too bad it's not Monster Prom 3. That'd give you stamina.
True.
True.
But stamina isn't real.
No
Right,
such
Necro.
thing.
Where did you go this time?
To the tittle screen. I want to know what my tittle is.
Your tittle.
Yeah.
What's Necro's tittle?
What do they call me in this realm? So
Oh, you
true.
mean the menu screen. I see. I thought you wanted to go all the way out and quit the game already.
It's the tittle screen.
No. Yeah, it's got tittles on it.
Tittles for days.
I don't think it does.
Think
No, go back to it. Go back to it. There's a few tittles at least. There's got to be at least
Just one.
one.
I don't see a tittle.
No, there's one in role-playing in bed.
At least one.
Yeah, at least one.
There is not a tittle.
There's
There's one right under my name. Not a tilde.
Yeah,
a
not
tittle.
a tittle. A tittle. It's what the dot on an eye is.
Yeah, I don't see that. Oh, I guess there is that dot on the eye in that. Sure. We'll
Two
take that.
two dots even. One in role-playing
True.
and one in bed.
There's a pair of tittles, I guess.
Yeah, 2 tittles.
I'm gonna go to the lobby.
Because I didn't.
We're gonna bold max. Well, bold's my second highest stat.
You're roaming the con lobby when you notice a streamer right in front of you.
The cobby.
The lobby?
Yum.
You turn around to avoid the camera, but there's another streamer right behind you too! You're caught in the streamer crossfire!
Same.
You're technically in 2 places at once. You feel imbued by the power of omnipresence. Or at least, you know, by presence.
Same.
Then one of the streams leaves, so you're just a rando in the background. Still, you've experienced twice the power of any mortal, which gives you +2 boldness.
True.
Is that what I have now? +2
Yeah.
boldness every time we do this?
Yeah.
That's why you're always boldness maxing.
Now you're trying to cross the lobby with Zoe, Nico, and April, but it's chock full of people. You can't even move through the dense crowd. Gosh, what a mess. What are we going to do?
Fear not, my young pupil. When the noble lion must pass through the galloping antelope herd, he patiently waits for an opening. Like now! No, sorry, that wasn't the right moment. It's now! Oops, another false alarm. Any minute now.
56 minutes later.
Now! No, that wasn't the one either. Now! Darn it, still not it.
How long is this gonna take? Heads up, I'm getting very thirsty and mildly homicidal.
It could be a while. I was once stranded in a con crowd for 6 hours, surviving on floor peanuts and secondhand sweat.
You drink sweat? That's disgusting.
Hey, it works in a pinch. There's sweat everywhere at a con. Look, you're even sweating.
No, I'm not. I'm April 1st. I'm too cute to sweat.
April, it's hot in here. We're all clearly drenched in sweat.
Especially
Oh,
you
no.
and your
She's
Garfield onesie.
We're gonna do that JoJo reference. Lick that sweat.
Oh no, that's this tastes like a liar.
It's water! I've been cooling off like this. April snatches the group's last remaining water bottle and dumps it all over herself. See? Just water!
Well, dehydration is definitely going to be a problem now.
So is April's mental state, by the looks of things. You'd better do something. Darn!
You did pick the double blicky girl.
Yeah, I don't want to give up my blood, and I'm not a vampire, so we're going to fire off our 9mm, our Glock 9, our Glizzy.
You're blicky.
That could work. Do you have a gun, Necro? Well, I don't personally, but I assume April has one.
Who, me?
Yeah, I think I saw a gun in April's purse when I was looking for gum earlier.
Hey, what do you know? There is a gun in my purse. It probably fell in there or something.
Whatever you say, girl, gimme.
Zoe shoots the ceiling, then something magical and unexpected happens. Everyone around you cowers and stops moving. Holy fuck, that girl's got a gun! It's every monster for themselves!
Now! This is our moment! We can go! You're a genius, Necro!
Totally, and oh, hey, here you go, Nico.
Ah, you did have gum. Thanks.
You navigate through dozens of terrified people as you rejoin the con. The gun really seems to get people out of the way. Behind you, you hear more screaming, maybe some rioting, but that's not your problem anymore. You earn 2 boldness and lose 2 smarts.
Damn right.
For not believing in hemo... Phagy. Okay, everyone choose a fictional character.
Arandis Vol.
Iridanus Vol.
Arandis Vol, yeah. The half-elf, half-dragon, half-vampire, half-lich demigod of the blood of Vol.
Fascinating.
Garfield.
I choose Jack Noir.
The guy who sings the Lava Chicken song?
Yeah, something like that. So, Arandis
Alright, yeah, how hype would it be if you could seduce Arandis Vol in Monster Prom 7, Necro?
Frankly, all of our options are kind of pit.
Nuh-uh, Garfield rocks. Garfield would be such a payoff to everyone who ever has tried to romance Zoe.
You already get to basically romance Garfield by romancing Zoe, though.
No, it's not the same. That's 2 Garfield lovers coming together.
Oh, you get to romance Garfield as Zoe.
Maybe.
Real Garfield. It's a secret ending.
Real Garfield secret ending. Okay, I could get behind that.
It would be epic.
But imagine half-elf, half-dragon, half-lich, half-vampire.
Yeah, but that's lame, because you can already do that in Cyberpunk.
True, but nobody knows about that, because it's not real yet.
Yeah, but...
Just like no one knows about my character that's already going to romance all of the hot demi-gods.
Yeah, that's why I think at least number 2. And Bask has to be last.
I will go and grab a knife and stab you.
Rude. Necro, what do you vote? Is Bask the last?
Well, I can't be stabbed, so...
But... Try me. Try me.
I cannot be stabbed. I cannot die.
If I remember
as long as
correctly,
I'm
that
first.
is why you crashed out last time, is because Necro couldn't be stabbed.
Partially correct, partially because I've noticed the trend where I always go last.
Yeah, don't pick dumb references that I don't get.
It's the lava chicken guy.
Yeah, it's the lava
Is
chicken
it?
guy. It's Jack.
Is
It's
it?
Jack Nor.
Is it though? I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
sure it's a Homestuck reference.
I don't know.
I mean,
Is
it's
it?
the same guy.
Is it?
He's in
Is
both
it?
the Minecraft movie and Homestuck.
It can be too. He's also in the Mario movie.
But he's just also a human, so I'm gonna
Yeah, but
say
he's
not
awesome.
worth being in.
He's
not
awesome.
in Monster Prom.
He's awesome. He's the spookiest.
Humans. The true monsters.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, sometimes he has a black carapace and clawed fingers, and he likes stabbing people.
Okay. Well, that makes you voted last then, because that sounds like a different character.
Okay, well, sometimes he's also a turtle. And sometimes he's Steve.
True,
Sam.
Stev.
Sen?
It's done.
I need to go. Let's think. We already got already got so many of the endings, and I don't want to talk to myself right now. I'm gonna go sit next to Omen.
Okay. Just know I might have to pause because Bask is stabbing at my door.
Okay, take the time you need. Let's vibe to this music.
There. Well, my door is barricaded and locked, so that should be plenty good.
Yeah. Barricaded and locked is
All
good.
right.
Which one of these options have we not picked?
I think we haven't watched a movie yet.
Let's go.
Too filled with murderous rage.
One moment. Let me clear my throat for narrator voice. You and Omen cozy up to watch a sci-fi space opera. Omen is rooting for the villain to prevail, of course. They're bitterly disappointed when the heroes win in the end. But this sparks an unexpectedly deep conversation about their own defeat at the hands of heroes centuries ago. Curses are uttered, and a few tears are shed. By the end, they feel a lot better getting that off their chest. Hooray for dates that become group therapy sessions. Yeah, I know what that's like. Know what that's like, girl.
You
You invite
Scott
Scott.
to join you at the con.
Oh, I'd love to. I don't know much about nerd stuff. Do you think there'll be like a big furry fellow like me?
Yes.
Oh, Scott, you'll be surprised. What do you mean? I like people in general. I bet I can make friends with just about anyone if you make the effort to get to know them.
Well, I was going
Yes.
to go sit with April, but that was denied to me, so I guess I'll go sit with myself and plan murder.
Yippee! Murder!
Oh wow, there's nothing
Okay.
now.
True, we didn't unlock any new ones yet.
I guess...
What'll it be? The
Museum.
furry line again?
Nah, I'll visit a museum. You're in the mood for some culture, so you decide to visit the local contemporary museum. You stand in front of a bunch of abstract paintings, some weirdly shaped sculptures, and pictures of a guy eating a cherry pie while crying. Clear, you're out of your depth. Then you remember you're alone, so you don't have to pretend to understand anything. It feels really liberating, and you actually end up enjoying some of the art. Yes, the cherry pie looks delicious. You gain +2 boldness. Like what
Yippee!
someone would get for planning a murder. Love isn't the only thing you're chasing at this con. You also got a comic to finish. Time to brainstorm.
What's stopping you from fulfilling your wildest dreams? True.
Wii Sport. Wii Sport.
Why'd you get kicked out of the bowling alley? I mean, I know how I would get kicked out of the bowling alley here.
Why would you get kicked out
For
for making
moaning.
unbelievable horse sounds?
For moaning every time I put my fingers in the ball's hole. Obviously. That's how I get kicked out. I'm like, yeah.
You thought you were bold maxing, but now you're fun maxing.
We're all fun maxing.
Can I see my tittle, please? Yes. I am the clown now. Hold on, let me put on my jongleur face.
You take everything from me. You take me having a spot other than Ferd. You take my ability to stab Sam. Now you take my title.
Honk honk.
This is my dark and edgy era.
Yeah, this is your Grimdark era.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the lobby.
What's funny is I'm still not very fun.
Yeah, because he started
Ooh.
with bad fun. You're walking around with your favorite magical girl wig on. It's itchy as hell. You scratch your head under your wig. Oh crap, a random streamer just recorded you doing that awkward finger wiggle. Your weird head strap goes through the entire internet cycle. You get memed, shitpost, mashed up, and even turned into a viral dance. A last famous meeting and you stop being cool when a CEO does the magic of head scratching and at least you gained 2 boldness for surviving internet fame unscathed. Later you seek out Omen like the simp you are and invite her to hang out with you.
True.
That would be nice, but alas, I have to attend my insipid bi-weekly meeting with the Redemption Arc program.
Bummer. Maybe I can go to your meeting with you and keep you company?
It would be more fun if you were there, entertaining me like my own personal court jester, or clown, or something. But you'll need a disguise, or stupid Liam will throw you out.
Easy peasy. One disguise later you meet up with Omen at the rap meeting. Hell yeah. Greetings, everyone. It's good to see your bright, shining faces again. I'll be leading today's meeting.
Boo! Hiss!
True.
Yes, Omen, thank you. Yes, Omen, thank you for your input. I'd like to start by taking turns about turning into a good person. Okay, what? I'd like to start by taking turns talking about a good deed we each performed this week. Let's start with Gerard the Necromancer.
Fine. I approved my undead army's unionization proposal this week. Maternity leave and everything. I'm a fountain of generosity, or whatever.
Watch this, Omen. Hey, Gerard! Is that a bone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
I do not get it, but I assume it was glorious burn. Actually, it is a bone. Chuckle fuck. I'm never happy to see anyone.
Can we not talk over each other, please? No, you're up next. Thank you for the floor, Liam. I've decided to start a snowballing co-op for kids. It's going really well. There's one little girl that...
His ass.
True.
What's wrong, metal face? Hero got your tongue? Or just your arm?
I will break you like a goddamn plate.
Owen, can you please behave? You're making a bad impression on our new member here. Why don't you tell us your name, Mitch? Liam just trigger your class count jackpot. Introduce your hilarious disguise and watch chaos unfold.
Yes! Yes!
Cockdoodler!
Oh my god.
I'm still on my Grimdark
boy.
era.
Why? I'm the infamous cockdoodler, scourge of the streets, master of phallic graffiti. All penises want me to immortalize them with my art.
Wait, no, you're not. I recognize your voice. You're...
Certainly not the cockdoodler. I shall tell you that much. The true cockdoodler is none other than I, the undefeatable Omen.
You're still calling yourself undefeatable? Talk about pathetic.
Shut up. Your critiques mean nothing, and you are my inferiors. You could never graffiti a penis as well as I. Behold.
Omen whips out a can of spray paint out of her cloak and starts spraying penises everywhere. The walls, the floors, Liam's forehead. Would you fucking stop, Omen? You've been nothing but a disruptor and menace since you showed up today. Get out.
Ha! That is what I wanted to do anyways, idiot.
You're leaving because you'll be busy working double volunteer shifts for Spooky Con. You'll answer for your disruptions with further service to your community. Oh, he told you, girl.
God. Fine. Fuck you all.
Omen grabs you by the hair and drags you out, which is the hardest thing that's ever happened to you all day. You gain 2 creativity, but lose 2 boldness.
Yeah, it is pretty hot. Your tittle!
You go to the main stage to gun have her. I don't see it instead. You'll go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1, go to Artist Copy. Great out of steal. Seems easy enough there. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2, write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comics looks bright. Step 3, add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well, shit, you don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a Spider Shark comic by Senro in the future. You'll gain 2 smarts from all you've learned. You meet up with Scott and roam the con together until you find the perfect activity for him, the Fantasy Sports Zone.
Welcome, would you like to join us for a game of Finkelborg? It's a new sport.
A new sport? Is that even legal?
Based off the iconic ball came from the Field of Snow and Crows and Doe novels, and
There's a ball? Sounds perfect. We're in.
The game starts and you are very confused. All sports confuse you though, so it's nothing new. Scotty's very excited and rushes to kick the ball before anyone else.
well, Rule 19 states only the Finkler may frink. The Frinkler may frink the ball.
Am I the Frinkler?
No, you're a lowly Porgler. Get back to the Porg zone and prepare to Porgle if the ball comes close.
Ah, okay.
Well, Rule 62 states Porglers can only talk if they're holding the talking spoon. Oh, Rule 119 states you cannot enter the Porg zone without first answering my riddle.
I thought I wasn't allowed to talk. Why does this game have so many rules?
Rule 1 states the rules are what make it fun.
Rules are the enemy of fun. That's why good sports like basketball and soccer don't have any. But with all these rules, I'm not gonna get to porg or frinkle or even sniff the ball at this rate. This might just be the first ever not fun sport?
Poor Scott, you can see his worldville shattering before your eyes. How can you stop this nonsense so we'll actually get to play with the ball?
I don't know. Isn't being a bad boy bad? Not if you're sexy enough. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get out of here and play my best. Or, my worst.
You watch as Scott takes to the pitch. The game is soon underway again, and this time he's not going to let any silly rules ruin his fun.
Oh, get back in the Porg zone!
Your zones can't hold me anymore. I'm going all the way to the goal.
Damn him. It's like he's got no respect for anything. But when he gives such a confident smile, how can I hold it against him?
Goal! That's 100 points for us.
Oh, goals are worth 3.53 points, not 100.
I earned those points, and nobody's gonna take them away from me.
Ugh. He takes what he wants, with no thought for anyone else. But his conviction, it makes my heart pound.
Out of my way, everyone. I'm gonna frink it so hard this time.
Oh, Scott, please. You know that's not your role.
Sorry, but when I play, I follow my heart, not the rules.
God, he's right. It should disgust me, but instead all I can think is how handsome he looks as he scores the winning frink.
And you have to agree, a happy Scott is the handsomest Scott in your books, and he's never happier when he's playing the balls. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 smarts. Okay, so since I'm planning a murder, I'll go to the hotel. So that I can
Yippee!
sauce my bullet up before heading to Sen. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes, you panic and order a made-up cocktail like a twisted torso or a hug on the hill or a vacuum cleaner. All you do know is they do have those cocktails. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names. Disclaimer. The following event will repeatedly mention a certain piece of fiction. Despite what it may seem, no deep knowledge of said fiction is needed to navigate the event. Later you come back to the hotel and find Nico and Zoe knocking on Liam's door. What is it now? I was getting ready for my skincare routine.
Liam, there's no time for caring about your skin. Nico needs help. Yeah, I'm cosplaying as a vampire, and you're the best vampire I know.
I can help you give a sensitive portrayal of vampires. Show me what you've got so far.
Perfect. Just stand there for a minute. It's me, Dio. You said the thing. Stellar JoJo reference there.
No, they were listening in. They know all about the JoJo references.
Okay, so far I know the basics about vampires, like how you get your powers from a cursed stone mask, and how you can stop time.
Alright. Also, why the steamroller?
It's a JoJo reference! It's the #1 fighting technique of any vampire, summoning a steamroller. I think he's playing dumb on purpose, Nico, to test your vampire knowledge. Ah, you almost got me there, Liam. For a moment, I thought you didn't know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. How couldn't he? It's the most iconic representation of vampires in pop culture, and the only manga to have been exhibited in the Louvre. It has Liam plastered all over it.
The Louvre? Of course I know about this JoJo thing. I know everything that's been featured in the Louvre.
Yeah, just like Basque definitely knows all these JoJo references.
I mean, I do. I was just asking because Basque probably doesn't know about it, and she isn't getting all these JoJo references. I am.
Yeah.
Did this bastard just throw you onto the bus? He did. Still, he's not wrong about you not getting all these JoJo references. So what can you do to not be the butt of the joke here? And also, the narrator's lying. What would help me plan a murder the most? I think punching a plate of sketty. That would train me to punch Sen in the face.
Okay, I was gonna say that because it's a JoJo reference, and that's pretty silly.
No, I know it's a JoJo reference. Of course, either punching sketty is a JoJo thing, which would make you cool, or it isn't, but they'll still be so stuck, they'll stop talking about JoJo. Hopefully it's the latter.
No.
You are eating a plate of delicious plate of pasta, but dinner can wait. Win-win situation, here we go. Yeah! You broke the plate with your patented pasta plate punch. Spaghetti flies everywhere and glass shards flying to your hand. You're bleeding. Maybe you didn't think this through? Holy fucking shit!
What's that? A motherfucking JoJo reference?
What?
Yeah, from that one time where they punch a plate of spaghetti to figure out if it was poisoned. It's one of my top 5 JoJo punches for sure, but the best one is Zappelli punching the frog. Yes, 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 yes!
Guys, I'd love to join you, but Baristy's bleeding.
Of course she is, Liam. It's part of the reference.
Totally. You lose too fun, but you pass out with a smile on your face, noting that your +2 boldness move has apparently made you look very JoJo.
Necro's just sad they're not gonna get that secret JoJo ending, probably. It's gonna go to Basque.
True, and my real ending is murdering Sen.
Fiddle, please. Oh, now I'm a goose. I'm no longer a clown. Hold on, gotta take this nose off.
Chippy!
Alright.
You
We
are
can
no
continue.
longer stealing from me. Maybe I can be a bit less grimdark now.
It's not
I'm gonna
stealing.
go-
It's appropriation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're no
Cultural
longer
appropriation.
You're no longer appropriating my culture, so I don't have to be as edgy and grimdark. But I'm still pretty edgy and grimdark because I'm murdering Sen.
Then I'm gonna go to the lobby.
You decide to walk around the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity at the con for anyone who's not a social butterfly.
True, you're a social moth.
Some random people ask you to take a pic of them. You're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you socializing. Here, have +2 boldness. You, Nico, Omen, and Doug are patrolling around the lobby when Nico gasps like their soul is being sucked out.
Yo, is that Clara Sting?
Nico points out to someone cosplaying Hazmat, one of the hosts from the TV show Rumor Busters. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you're Clara Sting. I'm sure of it. Am I supposed to know who this Clara Sting is? She's the coolest voice actress and cosplay model in the frickin' world. You'd miss out on a lot of great things inside that Iron Maiden. Oh. Your point? The only amusing modern thing I have discovered so far is bazookas anyways.
I can't believe I'm meeting Clara Sting. Hi, Clara. Everyone look over here and say hi to Clara.
Yeah, okay, but can't you see I'm trying to go incognito right now? I think the friend with you is just enjoying the card without getting posted by Phillips.
Totally, I get that. Anyways, would you be willing to take a video with me and say hi to my mom?
See, this is what I'm talking
Oh, I get it. You want to go stealth mode. I'll help you. I'll be a whisper in the wind. I can disappear into the shadows and attack before they even see me coming.
about.
I pulled off many stealthy assassinations during my villain days, so this will be a breeze. I mean, I don't really want to kill anybody, but I'll do anything for you, Miss Sting.
No one's killing anyone. Just a totally fucking over. If nothing else, some stealth could help offset your loudmouth friends. But how will you protect Clara from her other annoying fans?
I know what I must do. I must divert attention by releasing a very aggressive moose on the con grounds. So insane it has to work!
Are you sure a moose seems lackluster? Is it not simply a horse with horns?
Oh.
Oh, God, no. Have you seen a moose? They're gigantic. How big can they even be?
Later, you're all staring at the moose that you found in the woods conveniently located within walking distance of the con.
I stand corrected. This beast is almost comically enormous. Told ya.
Let me see who's inside the con.
Well, it's safe to say that'll be a great diversion. Doesn't it, though? Think about it.
You enter the con, set the moose loose, then fuck off to the boba tea stand. You get to spend another hour with Clara Sting, and nobody bothers her because they're too busy running away from the angry moose wreaking havoc in the con. You gain 2 bluntness and +1 celebrity friend, but lose 2 charm from mauling people to death with a moose.
Worth. Introducing wildlife to the occasion has never failed me.
You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. During the Q&A, a group asked the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work. You gain 2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year you may have to host a panel yourself. Now you, April, and Nico are in line to get autographs from Rush Richards, Geek Rock Museum extraordinaire. Nothing can possibly ruin this day.
I come bearing bad news, everyone. Rush Richards has failed to show up.
No! Today is ruined!
Fear not. I was instructed to handle it. So I paid a drunkard $1.50 of a hot dog, and half of a hot dog to sign autographs in Rush Richards' place.
That sure is a creative solution.
Isn't it? How strange this new life is, that I find myself playing the hero for a change.
Does the drunk guy know enough about how to mimic Rush Richards' signature?
I don't know, but I saw him doing a pretty good air guitar impression in the parking lot, so I deemed him, as they say, legit.
Sounds legit to me. Arigato, Omen-senpai.
Yep, it's the perfect solution, until the real Rush Richards shows up saying his limo was late.
Sir, will you get out of my chair? You're getting day-old tequila smell soaked into the fabric.
Who gives a shit? I'm not moving until I get my hot dog.
Half a hot dog.
I'm sorry, but you can't be here. These people are here to get an autograph from Rush Richards. That's me, not you.
Big whoop, bud. I'll give everybody here 2 autographs and a shot of tequila.
Whoa! 2 Rushes? It's like I'm seeing double. How will we know who's the real one?
You know what Rush Richards looks like, right? Because he's nothing like that other guy.
Stop trying to take my heroic moment away from me. I already solved this situation. I will not have it unsolved. The drunk stays.
What a pickled. In Rush Richards' favor, he's actually Rush Richards. But in the drunk guys giving out free tequila, who should get to stay? Fuck, Murray Kill. Yo.
Great.
You give Rush Richards and the drunk some headshots to sign and sit back and do your favorite thing. Pass judgment. No matter what happens, I just hope both competitors have fun. You have to win, Rush. I can't live in a world where fame is so meaningless that any of us can be replaced. Rush Richards and the drunk both hand in their final signatures. You and your friend study them, and after much deliberation, you decide...
Both of these are ugly and unintelligible. Wait, look. The drunkard drew a penis next to his signature. And testicles, too.
So?
Penis.
Well said, Omen-senpai. The penis is funny and kawaii. It's got cute little veins and everything.
Then we're decided. The drunkard stays, and may he draw inappropriate anatomy on all of Rush Richards' headshots for generations to come.
Oh, okay. Glad we solved that. Jeez, I guess fame is fleeting. I'll probably be replaced by a drunkard one day too. Everyone is just to get their autographs jizzed on by a doodle dick. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 fun. For penises. Okay, well, I sauced my bullet. I sauced my bullet. Now I need to go to the vendors so that I can get a mask to protect myself from being identified. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall.
It's a good picture.
It is a good picture. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws a new blue face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for you and your kawaii phone charger. You, April, and Omen are visiting Liam's Yowie stand when a new, sinister-looking customer appears. Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in any of my collections? I hate to brag, but they're some of my best work.
You hate to brag? Then why do you say... why do you do it so much? Are you some kind of masochist?
Yes, your work is quite exquisite, Liam the Lion Court. The longing you've captured in these cum shots is mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's got a real I wanna look away, but I can't vibe.
But I notice that your stand isn't very popular. I could help with that. I have the power to make you the most popular artist at con. Do we have a deal?
I see what you're trying to do. The chances that you're a devil and want my show in exchange, right?
No.
I'll pass, and frankly, do better. The most popular artist at the con? That's a shitty deal. Like, we're not even talking about the best artist in the world. We're talking about the best among, like, 80 artists or so. You must be a lesser demon at best.
Fine. Fuck you. Your soul probably smells weird anyway. Anyone else here want to make a deal?
Sorry, I'm already locked into a draconian contract. I can give you my agency's con number if you want to collab, though.
Oh, I could use some dark magic for...
Omen, no.
Fine. I pass. I'm still on this bullshit redemption arc racket. I will take your business card, though.
Well, I'm not leaving here without someone's soul. I've got quotas to make, damn it.
Ugh, looks like it's up to you to make a deal with this dude so he'll get the fuck out. Time loop. And steal my soul in exchange for someone else's soul.
I don't know, you could get super meta with it.
I could get super meta with it. None of this directly advanced my goal towards killing Senryu, but I feel like the time loop would counteract that because it would resurrect Senryu at the end of the con, so I guess I need someone else's soul.
Sure, have this soul.
No deal. We don't know where that soul been. Yeah, it could have soul crabs if the prior owner looked for a soulmate without using protection, and those are really hard to cure. I've heard.
How about you get us the soul of that man over there? He looks like he has a cool soul.
Yeah, that guy's got big soul energy for sure.
Fine. Let me see if he's willing to sell.
Well, we'll probably be here a while. I expect this will turn into a wanky shed of bargains and trades until...
Actually, it looks like the man agreed to sell his soul in exchange for a $70 figurine of Vegeta eating Goku's ass.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh. You sell your soul in exchange for this new soul. All your past sins go away with your old soul. Now you have a clean slate for committing new ones, like murdering Sen. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 fun. Hard to say if it was just recklessly bargaining your soul or if it came with your new soul as a freebie. But whatever.
Joy.
Shopping, shopping, shopping.
Welcome to my modest establishment. So modest it doesn't have a license. I do pretty hard. Don't be shy. Pick a box before the cease and desist gets here.
Wait, Necro, what's your tittle?
The hard puncher.
Ah, fascinating. I need to conscript you for my murder efforts.
I am very punch hard. Let's see. What do we do this time? I think what I want is a box of stats, but they are people to my face. Read. No fun, Freddy. Oh man, it was a bit of all my stats. Owie. Well, what do we have here? A lover of mystery. I have just the thing for you. Whatever you pick. Yes, please. Give it. Money Montgomery. Oh, that's hot. Double stat gains. Welcome to my modest establishment. So modest it doesn't have a license. Don't be shy. Pick a box before the C&D gets here.
Buff bugs.
Oof boogs.
And I give it to Sen. If I'm lucky, I will commit murder via capitalism.
The amount of your stats changed randomly until you chose a location. Interesting.
Sauce bullet deployed. In the form of a caterpillar.
It's true what they say. Life is like a mystery box shop. You lose all your money, and all you get is random crap.
Another day, another morning to devote to the comic you're working on. Time to brainstorm. What's a recurring nightmare I have? Well, being in an arranged marriage would stink.
But with 4 people?
Yes, it would still stink.
I don't know, it seems like then all of them would have to work and you'd have to do nothing.
But what if I'm the one who's made to work and someone else does nothing? You ever think of that?
That's not what's implied here.
I'm part of an arranged marriage with 4 people.
I'd pick the sandwich one myself. What's that intrusive thought you have to fight every day?
Boomerang! Only one of these doesn't apply to me.
Let's go, negative smarts.
You are very stupid.
Yeah.
You are an idiot sandwich. What's your tittle?
Tittle, please.
I forgot to look at everyone else's title while we were at the shop.
You're the boss.
Yeah, no, I'm the boss. I'm going to go to the lobby.
You're having a great time at the con, so you decide to tell the entire world by tweeting. Having a great time at the con. Good one. Unfortunately, that's enough bait for an online troll to reply, "You're a dumb fuck. Whatever happened to online etiquette?" You're not going to let him ruin your day, so you engage in a spirited but respectful debate with him. After a while, the troll writes, "Sorry, my mistake. You're a fucking dumb fuck."
Wow.
You're definitely embarking on a journey of revenge when this con is over. You gain 2 boldness for not backing down from an online fight.
Ask.
Huh? Afterwards, you run into Omus grumbling up a storm.
Stupid fucking Liam with his stupid fucking hair, stupid fucking glasses, stupid flat fucking ass.
Hey, buddy. Still upset about what happened in the rap meeting?
I'm more than upset, Necro. I'm enraged. But because of this stupid fucking rules about my stupid fucking redemption, Liam is my sponsor and I'm stuck with him. For now.
I smell a plan being hatched.
You have an excellent sense of smell then. Liam might be the one who created this hellish program, but even he must abide by the people above him. And my plan to petition them to give me a new sponsor.
Are you sure you can convince them?
Fear not, Necro. I can be very persuasive.
Okay, what'd you want to talk to us about?
Thank you for meeting with me. Your witchiness, I would like to say, would like you to remove Liam from my rap sponsor and give me a new one.
No.
Please.
Nope. Now we're very busy, so if that's all...
No, you have to remove Liam as my sponsor. I have a very good reason for it. Right, Necro?
Holy.
Guess it's your job to make this work. Convince the Coven to drop Liam as Omen's sponsor.
Liam has fleas.
Liam, more like Fleam.
What? We know Liam doesn't have fleas. You're just making shit up.
No, I am not. Liam is riddled with fleas. He is a mangy mutt, and I cannot be near him for health reasons.
That's not...
Look me in the eyes and tell me you've never seen him scratch himself before.
I mean, maybe once or twice.
See, irrefutable evidence of fleas. Get the man out of my sight.
We don't care if you don't like him. Liam's here to stay. Do you even know why he's your sponsor?
Because he gets off bossing me around and watching me suffer.
No, it's because he requested you specifically. We weren't even gonna release you, but he made a strong case for it.
What?
And so the Coven launches into some exposition that will heighten the magic of a visual flashback.
So we've read your proposal, Liam. It's interesting.
Do you approve of it? I know it might sound risky, but if I've learned anything over the years, it's that people can change.
There's no doubt that reforming ex-villains could have longer-lasting effects than imprisoning them.
Exactly, and in time, we could even become an asset for the Coven. Imagine all that power not being suppressed but turned in your favor.
Ah, yes. Your idea for a mercenary group of ex-villains.
I know how it sounds, Joy, but I'd be reformed only by those who truly pass the Redemption Arc program.
Well, let's set that aside until the time comes. But sure, let's give this a try. We've checked your list of perspectives for the program, and it does make sense.
Right. I have one last prospect, though. I wanted to bring it to you in person, since I know it might be a harder show. Here, take a look. The Omen? Are you serious?
Gerard knew we can get behind that. They've shown a disinterest in evil as of late. But Omen? How many people died to get her in prison. Do you really think she'll come thanking us once we set her free?
I know, but that's the point of a redemption art program. People can change if they given the right support system. You're right. Omen was heavily corrupted by power, but did you read the report I wrote? She was gathering power for the right reasons. In the short decade she had before she turned evil, she did more good than I did in my centuries of altruism. Still, many innocent lives would be at risk. Trust me, I will devote myself entirely to her redemption, making sure she stays on the right path. Even if we set her free, her power was severely thwarted, so if she turns to be evil, I'll be the one imprisoning her again. I promise.
Liam.
I know all the good she once had in her must be somewhere within her heart. I know you have your reasons to be uncertain about this, but after all the battles we fought together, I beg you to trust me on this. We can all become more than our worst self.
Well, thank you for telling me. I think I shall leave now. I won't take up any more of your time.
Omen leaves, quiet and introspective. You gain 4 charm and lose 4 creativity.
Hell yeah.
The predictable. The not bright. We'll be here all day. The ego death.
Wow, just keep rolling those stats.
You sit down to watch a panel about a new proposed TTRPG class. There are tons of cool options like insurance salesman, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts, which won't matter in the slightest.
Chicken jockey.
Flint and steel! You're sitting in the lobby with Nico when Omen walks up with a notebook, looking troubled.
Nico, are you an expert on this whole being good thing? Are you not?
Yes, I did lots of research on being a hero to cosplay one accurately. I walked tons of old ladies across the street, even a few who said they weren't going that way. Silly old biddies.
Good. Here's the situation. I am required by the ARC Redemption Program to write a short essay on good deeds I've done this week. The trouble is that I've done so many good deeds, I cannot fit them all into one page. Will you help me pick the best ones?
Totally. You've got a list there? Let me see. Use the elevator. Did not stab the bus driver. Ate a hot dog.
Real!
I hate to break it to you, but these aren't good deeds. They're just normal behavior.
What? Then what the fuck constitutes a good deed?
Good deeds are supposed to help people or improve society in general.
Did you not see that I ate a hot dog? I saved society from my hunger-induced rage. You're fucking welcome.
It's also kind of implied that your good deeds shouldn't benefit you directly.
This is asinine. I am unredeeming myself and returning to the life of evil. Goodbye.
No, I'd miss you if you get imprisoned for evilness again. We won't be able to hang out anymore.
Well, that may be inevitable, unless you can help me pull off an essay-worthy good deed before tonight's meeting.
Then there's no time to lose. Help Omen think of a good deed to do. Stat!
Hmm.
A bit later, you, Omen, and Nico roll up to the blood bank. Hello, says the nurse at the front desk. Are you free here to donate blood today?
Yes, we have 2 bags of the stuff. I request that you only use it to save someone cool.
What is this?
It's blood. No need to thank us.
Actually, I was hoping to receive some thanks, and perhaps a lollipop.
But you're supposed to donate your own blood.
Exactly. I took this blood, and therefore it is mine.
It's nice and fresh, too. This bag's even still warm.
That isn't comforting. Where did you get this blood?
Senru, you said they would not ask specifically that question. Actually, I said they usually don't.
Can I get a supervisor over here?
Abort! Abort!
I'm on it.
Omen knocks out the nurse with their flail. Blood gushes from her head wound.
Well, no reason to let that go to waste.
You fill a bag with the nurse's blood and add it to your generous donation. What good citizen you are! You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 charm. All will be lost soon. Okay, how do I forward my plans? I'll go to the community zone to bide my time. And sharpen my knife, because that's fun.
Mauled.
Yeah, mauling. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, and a dog and a boot. Oh, it's not Monopoly! I'm speedrunning this.
I should splash Bask in the face in the middle of the night while they sleep.
Why would you do that?
For all the threats.
Frank.
It's what I have to do. I'm in my Grimdark era. This goes all against all your values, and yet, the moment you start making the money, you gentrify the fuck out of the street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of free begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No! What have you become? You burn your monopoly money and leave, but deep down you have to admit you got +2 fun. Sometime later, you and Nico go up to pick up Lehman. You find him on the floor of his room, baggy-eyed and surrounded by printed JoJo memes and tons of open manga tomes.
Yo, it is the JoJo ending.
Joe. Hey, Liam. Love what you've done with the place. Fuck bookshelves, right?
What? No, it's not that. Our last conversation made me realize I don't know enough about JoJo, so I spent the last 27 hours studying.
Ah, finally getting back in touch with your ancestors' history.
They're not my ancestors! Forget it, I need you to tell me if I've got it right. The story is divided into these parts, which are all completely different stories, loosely connected by the main characters being related. And this Dio is a vampire who gets upset with his stepbrother Jonathan so much that he torments Jonathan's whole lineage.
Right, the Joestar family. This connection between vampires and JoJo's would explain why you dated Joy Johnson Jimma. She technically is a JoJo by name.
Right. So, Dio's vampiric powers include stopping time, regeneration, immortality, and shooting lasers from his eyes.
True. Exactly. But once reality resets, he gets a power that's different from stopping time, yet sort of equivalent.
Which is?
Turning into a dinosaur.
Of course. And the series relies on this Hammond power system, but then drops it by part 3 and replaces it with stands, which is basically each character having a unique power.
Yup. Like this guy who can create zippers on any service, or an orangutan that can summon a ghost freighter.
Oh, so that's what that meme was about. Dang, these JoJo references are so hard to understand, and reading the manga is giving me a slight headache.
Maybe you could put the anime on in the background while you read the manga.
Yes, that could work. Oh no, Liam's considering the idea is proof he's going down a dangerous rabbit hole. Help Liam avoid the pitfalls of confusing lore. Why would I? Oh, I don't want to hit Liam, so I'll cover him in lube. I want Liam to still be able to do it, because he deserves it. I love confusing lore. Good thing you're always packing some lube for emergencies. You roll up your sleeves and approach Liam as he talks his head off. So, I get that Part 7 is a horseback race through the United States, but I don't get is the world that Jesus Christ praise and all that.
You gotta keep reading to see for yourself.
But would that imply Jesus is the first ever JoJo? Because his name could be accurately translated to... Guys, what is you doing? Is that lube? I'm trying to have a serious conversation about JoJo. That's exactly why you need this.
True.
That's what I should do next time. Next time I hang out at a party at Necro's place and they start talking about JoJo, just start looping someone.
Oh no, everyone in parties understands JoJo's.
What if I was at a party?
What if I looped up JoJo? I'm sure they're there.
Yeah, but he understands JoJo.
What are you talking about? Oh, get away from me!
Would you
see someone going down the rabbit hole?
You start chasing Liam around the room. He's already pretty slippery, but you finally catch him and lube him up for his own safety. You can watch all the JoJo you want once you're well oiled. You don't want to get stuck in a rabbit hole. Trust me, I've been there. Bash, you need to stop conflating literal and figurative expressions.
Or maybe she fell in an actual rabbit hole.
Match between the rabbit and me.
Well, time to check if the lube is working. Liam, step inside the rabbit hole.
How am I supposed to do that?
Just pick up that tome over there and read.
Ugh, he's gonna get lube on his tome. Finally. That's a nice watch, but I'll break it so you can never see the time again. And by that, I mean I'll break your face.
Haha, awesome. You think he's protected from the rabbit hole, Bask?
You're too entranced by the image of Liam reading manga while covered in lube to think clearly. Yes, I think my job here is done. It probably is, or is it? You gain 2 fun for your bizarre lube adventure, but lose 2 boldness. Bizarre adventure? I'm gonna be right
JoJo?
back. I need to go stab Sen.
JoJo. JoJo.
Wow, the long snake really screws Bask over. We've been on the same turn order for a very long time.
The not
That
right,
tracks.
that's true. I am very dumb. Resume boldness maxing.
I think Bask said they're going AFK.
True. We'll just chill. Get oiled up. Grease some beefcakes. That's an It's Always Sunny reference, though. Although it does seem like it could be a JoJo's reference because of how many beefcakes are in that piece of media.
So it looks like Long Snake is just 2 more star situations.
That's probably true. Because, I mean, it's not like we can make the comic longer.
True. And the table sitting section is the heart. And then there's the blind box. I was kind of hoping there'd be like 2 blind boxes. And we could min-max get a bunch of them. That would be silly.
Very
It'd be
true.
really silly if I got the Death Moth and whatever this current bug is. I forgot what its name was.
The Caterpillar.
Yeah. I wonder if I just get... They'd cancel each other out.
Probably effectively, yes.
Okay, I murdered Sen. I'm back.
Strong disagree.
Dead people don't talk, Sen. You're roaming around
I guess
the
they
lobby.
also don't hit next.
Damn, that's messed up. You're roaming around the lobby and you find someone for your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable. Hold up, I need to go to Sen's computer to press next. Damn, that was fast. You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. The other case player doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the rights to the cosplay.
Mine.
You gain 2 boldness for carrying a knife for no reason, and because I'm kinda scared of you. Why don't I get 2 boldness? I have a knife. Soon, sometime later, you and Nico are getting kebabs at a food truck when a little girl stops to compliment Nico's Astral Princess cosplay.
Thank you so much. Want to take a selfie together? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Cheese! Yay, we look so cute. You have a great day, okay? And remember to always believe in the power of friendship.
Yuck. How did you survive an entire conversation with that booger eater without making it cry?
Astral princesses don't make anyone cry, unless they're beautiful, happy tears over the power of good friends.
See, this is why I need to be a princess in Necro's Hunter campaign. That might happen.
Nah. Ah, crap.
That brings up another question. What is this power of friendship thing you are always expouting?
I'm sorry. I forgot to change
You're not
stream
saying
name
it right.
from the
It's not
last
the
stream I
power
did.
of friendship. It's the power of friendship.
I do not think I am capable of speaking with that many rainbows. Anyways, how do I harness this alleged friendship power? Could I power a generator, or perhaps a death ray?
No, silly Baka. The power of friendship can't be exploited like that. It has to come from the strong bonds you feel with the people closest to you.
Okay, so it's sort of a shared manual labor thing. What if I hire a bunch of minions, force them to be friends, and then make them a powerful the power of the death ray? Would that work?
You've got a funny feeling Omen won't let this go, but you shouldn't help them make a death ray. What can the power of friendship do that would impress them?
Says you. I could help her make a death ray if I want to. I mean, I could probably power that whole ray all by myself. The power of friendship is always testifying for your friend in court, even if they're definitely guilty.
That one, you picked it? No,
Yeah.
that one.
Good point, Necro. There's no crime that a loyal friend can't bail you out of.
Oh my, then this power of friendship, it is such a useful tool indeed.
Yeah. But hopefully we'll never have to use it.
Cut to 56 hours later with Nico in the witness stand at the courthouse.
So, just to reiterate, you're confirming that the Defiant, who was with you last Thursday from 7 to 11 p.m., making it impossible for her to be at the crime scene where 3 victims were killed with a flail.
You betcha, wonk.
That's a real friend right there. Did you wink and shoot finger guns at the defendant?
Maybe.
You know that lying under oath is a criminal offense, right?
I do now. But it doesn't matter because I'm telling the truth. Omen didn't kill anyone. Wonk.
Totally. I owe you one, Nico. Your Honor, this is highly suspicious.
I agree, but winking and or finger gunning on the witness stand is not technically illegal, so I have to let it slide.
Exactly. Why do you modern folk act like everything should be illegal? Winking, attacking strangers with flails. Just let people live their lives, damn it.
True.
And that's how Omen dodged a murder charge with the power of friendship. Yippee! You'll gain +4 boldness and lose 4 charm. Necro is
Can't wait
very
to go
bold.
into negatives in so many stats.
Yeah. It's the goal. And boldness maxing. Artful. Prodigy. Jonkler. Hawaii eyes. The Jonkler. The Jonkler.
You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you're a rare lover, a highly ineffective archetype for fighting games. Makes sense, you're a better fit for a dating sim. You gained +2 smarts for achieving such self-awareness. Hold up, I'm gonna be janking right now.
Okay. Garuto.
Is that the Garfield X Naruto fanfic that everyone's talking about?
Yeah, Garuto. Garuto Academia's Dragon Balls. Sugoi. Kakoi.
Twitch is being
Subarashi.
annoying.
Uh-oh.
Hold up.
Technical difficulties, Minasan. Gomen-nasai.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go exist the bathroom.
Okay, Jank, more or less resolved. Glorious, glorious Jank.
Okay, I return.
Chippy! My Jank is resolved.
Huzzah.
Truly. Huzzah.
Well, then continue reading.
Afterwards, you meet up with Liam, Omen, and Nico to attend a marathon viewing of the greatest shonen anime of all time, Naruto Academy's Dragon Balls!
Are you ready for the best day of our lives? We've got 5 hours and 26 minutes of pure shonen bliss ahead of us.
This is stupid. Why would I be excited about watching a dumb kid's cartoon?
Some badass fight scenes later.
Kick his ass, Garuto. You cannot lose now. I've developed a deep parasocial attachment to you.
Don't worry, Naruto will win. I'm sure a cheesy flashback will give him enough strength to pull through.
Egad, you were right, Liam. How did you do that?
I just know how anime goes. Watch, now Naruto's old sensei will randomly turn up and lead him in a dramatic training montage.
Right again. Are you some kind of anime psychic?
No, I simply understand the basic concept of tropes.
Work your psychic magic on me, Liam. What are the winning lottery numbers?
I don't know.
No, Omen. Liam's an anime psychic. He can't foresee regular old life events, just anime ones.
I see. Okay, Liam. Suppose my life was an anime. Would the protagonist win the lottery? If so, what would the winning numbers be?
I'm not a psychic, anime or otherwise.
Oh no, there is an anime where they know the winning lottery numbers.
True. Don't be so modest, buddy. We won't tell anyone if you're an anime psychic if you can't handle the fame.
Liam's clearly annoyed and wants the attention removed to him, which is great, because you want the attention on you.
Garuto! Everyone get your battle cries ready. Garuto needs our help.
But you won't be helping. You can't affect non-interactive media just by screaming.
No, you can't. Not with that attitude. Everybody, let's prove Liam wrong. Ah!
Supposedly emboldened by the crowd's collective screaming, Garuto wins the tournament.
Fuck yeah, I've never felt so alive.
This doesn't prove anything. Garuto would have run anyways.
Because you predicted it?
No, because this episode is pre-recorded and it ends the same way every time.
Don't be salty just because you're not the only one with anime superpowers.
Jealousy is a disease, Liam de Lioncourt. Get well soon.
You gain 2 charm from convincing everyone to scream, but lose 1 smarts. Achieving very high charm. Clown! Clown! -1 Grimdark points. I'm gonna continue fun maxing, because being fun's really what an assassin needs.
I don't know. I think you're leaving your Grimdark arc, or you're getting back to your roots. You're on the redemption program like Omen.
I don't know about that. I don't think
Well,
JoJo has the power to save me. I'm still going to
the
zone.
I mean, I'm the one with the controller. I can make you go wherever I please if you're gonna keep threatening me.
I'm on my Grimdark era. What do you expect?
Grimdark.
You sit down, ready to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, city crumbles, and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you'll find yourself alone in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep. But what you did to read the manual was +2 fun. Afterwards, you meet up with Liam and April to go to a Japanese kitsuguri workshop. Fucking things up and haphazardly fixing them is your specialty, so this should be easy.
I love Kintsugi.
Greetings, my friends. Do you two know what kintsugi is? Yeah, it's when you repair broken pottery by... Fear not, I'll explain it. It's when you repair broken pottery by filling the cracks with lacquered gold.
Shut up, Liam.
It can be seen as a metaphor for making a broken thing more beautiful than ever, much like one's own tarnished soul. I wish it was a metaphor for you shutting the fuck up. So what did you bring to do, Kintsugi on? I brought this urn. You're going to shatter and repair an urn? What about the ashes? I'll mix those into the gold lacquer paste. It'll be both morbid and beautiful, just like clouds. Honk honk! Sometimes you alarm me, April. What? It's a cute idea. Besides, I'm sure Brask bought something way weirder. Actually, you didn't bring anything at all. You weren't aware that you had to bring your own breakables. You gotta improvise something to Kintsugi. Well, breaking my arm wouldn't help me be on my Grimdark era, so I'll break my bank account.
Breaking the bank.
Fix your bank account. It's already broken.
You take the gold dust provided by your workshop and lovingly coat your bank account in it. It's slow going, since gold dust isn't particularly valuable in small quantities. But soon the gold starts to heal your finances, making them whole again. I see now. When treated with Kintsugi, something broken can not only be fixed, but transformed into something better than it began. Are we seriously acting like Bass stealing from the workshop is somehow art? Then again, my own bank account could use some Kintsugi as well. Teach me your ways, Bask. I want to be a master Kintsugi artist too! Never has a bank account looked so busted, yet so beautiful. You actually managed to move Liam to tears. You also managed to move about $200 worth of gold dust in before you get kicked from the workshop. Dinner's on you tonight. You gained 2 spots from gaining the system's profoundly beautiful skies, but it comes at the price of -2 boldness. For, I don't know, being Grimdark, which is kinda lame and sissy. I choose a knife.
Object. Object.
I choose a Dakimakura.
I choose... An object. Any object. Yeah, I'll say a brick. Yeah.
I think brick.
Bricks are always used for it, from anything, from building houses to shutting down people you don't like.
Yeah, but why would we still be using them in 300 years? I mean,
because they're very fun. Have you ever heard of Legos, Basque?
Yeah.
Okay, fair point. Knife. Why would you have a knife? You could just use, like, a laser cutter or something.
You don't want to also cook your food at the same time. You have to use a knife for delicacies such as sushi that are served raw.
But would people still be eating sushi in 300 years?
Yes.
Family nutrient paste. Have you considered that?
No, they will eat sushi. They will use replicators to eat sushi in the grimdark future of Star Trek.
But why would they do that? Why would they need a knife then? It could just be pre-cut.
No, see, the part of it that is enriching to a future person is being able to cut the sushi themselves because their life is so decadent that they don't have any real challenges.
Yeah, but they're too lazy to cut the sushi. They don't have the talent necessary for it.
That's why they cut the sushi, is so that they can develop a talent for it. They're not going to necessarily be lazy.
Yeah, but why would they? Why would they?
Because it's enriching!
I don't know. All I can think is we can agree that Sen would be third in this case, because, yeah, doggies would stick around. They have the staying power.
I mean, everyone.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the early staying power, where if you went back in time, they wouldn't still exist, but I think that in the decadent society of the future, all of these things would still be present. That's just me personally.
But which would be used the most?
Probably either the Daki or the knife, because, maybe bricking people to death won't be a thing in the future.
Yeah, just...
I mean, I was gonna say knives and Legos, because I use knives a lot for, like, covering my sandwich in delicious coverings.
Yeah, but
and
it would just come pre-printed.
Hold up. I use my Dakimakura every day, twice.
Yeah,
and also,
when's the
Legos
last time I
so
touched
fun.
a brick?
When you exist in a bathroom.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Bricked that toilet. You bricked Jawed.
No, I did not. I did not do that. I just removed some excess fluids from my system.
What if me and
at least once a day?
I mean,
what if I flipped this button?
I think that's only fair.
That's not very nice. There's definitely an order, we just haven't found it.
That order
involves me not being last. It's like Daki and then brick or knife.
Random will show us the truth.
True.
Trust.
No, it won't. I can't trust it. I can't trust it.
If you trust in it, it'll give you your desire.
I'm too grimdark. I can't trust anything.
Let this be your redemption arc.
I'm too grimdark.
You see, Bass, what I'm gonna do if you don't pick random, I'm gonna pick Necro, then me, then you.
What the fuck?
Rigged.
Yeah.
Rigged. Why are you so mean? This is why I have to
then
stab
we're gonna
you.
pick random.
This is why
Yeah,
I gotta stab you.
Chance. Leave it to chance. You could have the sure thing, but you could leave it to chance.
Yeah, let the computer decide. That's what the future really beholds.
The computer
mean-
hates me!
Well, I can't help that the computer hates you, but that's what the real future is, Bask. The computers will decide everything, so
No,
they
the-
should decide this.
No, the real answer is that doggies are in the future, bricks are in the future, and knives aren't.
Knives are absolutely in the future.
Are the least in the
Yeah.
future.
There are so
I don't
many
know.
kind of knives: butter knives, serrated knives,
Knives for just
Yeah, but-
stabbing people with.
Yeah, but why would they need those?
letter opener.
Everyone gets a
decorative
gun in the
knives.
future.
You are underestimating how much people are going to value crafts like that in the future and still use them.
Yeah,
Everyone has a gun in the future.
pumpkin
Why
carving.
would they need
Everyone
that?
has a gun right now. Why do they use knives? Why don't we just use a gun to shoot our steak and cut it?
Because not everyone has a gun. I don't have
Yes,
a gun.
they do. This is America.
Okay, actually, I agree with this. Fine. I'm salivating that second. Look, it's... I have been furred for so long. Tasting second's good.
Yeah, look at that.
Well,
I'm gonna go sit next to Omen. I feel a connection. I'm also on my redemption arc. I'm all flowers and sunshine right now. Which one have we clicked on before?
Redemption arc. Yeah, I think only redemption arc.
Yeah, we haven't talked about being a volunteer or spooky con friends.
We're gonna talk about being a volunteer. I want to hear this.
Another one of Liam's genius's ideas. Actually, I think you were here for that. You literally made the Omen trapped and having more con time.
True.
Due to your lower intellect, I feel obligated to point this out as this was sarcasm.
Thanks.
No problem, Necro. You have your less intellect, or I have your less intellectual back.
Again, thanks. Okay, so tell me about volunteering. I hear you're not a fan of it, huh?
I see you have got the sarcasm. Perfect. Yes, I hate it. We're constantly asked to execute menial tasks that are far beneath me. It's almost insulting. Liam insists it might help me understand the beauty of helping those in need. I highly suspect it's just another form of torture he has devised for me. I'm still unsure if he's an idiot or a mastermind.
At least you're not alone at it.
Yes. Surely you're referring to Doug. He is precious and must be protected at all cost.
So true. Huh, I didn't expect that.
Why? Don't be mean to Doug, or I will stab you in the eyes.
No, I love Doug. I guess I was just scared you two wouldn't get along.
How could we not? I am a commander of our army of friends, while he is the second most essential piece, an incredible morale booster. Still, it is honestly baffling how someone who wears a skull of the dead warrior in his face could be that soft. An enigma of a person, if you ask me, but nonetheless, he is priceless in his ability to encourage and inspire everyone who surrounds him.
Oh man, I bet Doug would love to hear that.
No shit, he'd probably cry at that wonderful weakling.
Oh man. When you talk about protecting Doug, It makes me think this did help you understand the beauty of being there for other people.
Ah, stupid, smart Liam.
You spend the rest of night plotting Omen's revenge on Liam for making them care about other people. Still, you know that deep down, they appreciate what Liam did. Well, I think I'm talking to Liam, so I'm gonna go talk to Liam. I'll go for a walk. You and Liam go on a lovely stroll through the park. He uses you as a captive audience to complain about several things. The weather, the economy, his bodiless hatred for single-use plastics. Anyone else would think he's having a terrible time, but you know that complaining is Liam's love language. And as a certified Liam enjoyer, you're nothing more than to hear him talk shit. What a catch. You and Scott go out to a fancy restaurant. Scott is delighted that he won't have to share his meal with his plethora of cousins.
Lasagna cat.
However, he still asks if you two can put your entrees in one big bowl and eat them with your faces, because he's feeling homesick. You kinda wish he'd asked that before you ordered you tuna salad and he ordered pumpkin soup, but oh well, anything for Scott.
That's not what that looks like at all.
Yeah, that looks like a wiener and a lasagna, and that wouldn't be bad. I guess that's just what pumpkin soup and tuna salad look like in this universe.
True. Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session.
Right, Necro. Now you have to decide, do you answer this how Necro would answer it, or do you keep in character and answer it how Necro would answer it?
What's the one thing you hope your grandpa never asks you? To wax his balls as he wants to look handsome once again. I do not want my grandpa to ask me that.
Real. What would make the MBI much more entertaining?
The No Balls Association?
Yeah,
the National Basketball Assembly or something.
The National Assassination.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. People really hate this new Grimdark era. They are not a fan, but it must continue until, I don't know, I stab Sen. A rule that allows free stabs per match.
There, Bask has your back, Necro. Now you're at 0 creativity.
True.
Good.
Also, Bask, by the way, we voted, and you get 3 buff bugs next game.
Did we now?
Oh yeah. That sounds awesome.
With who?
We're going full chaos mode next time, Bask. And by we, I mean you.
Okay.
What if I don't give myself a buff bug?
Then you fail the joke.
Well, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Necro.
You got a bold max.
I have 30 boldness. That's a lot of boldness. Yeah, we're bold maxing.
You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, "Look, it's Necro!" When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. They're looking at someone else. Someone who's cosplaying you!
I'll kill them.
When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There are too many questions in your head right now, hence you need +2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them.
I'll kill him!
Later you're reading erotic fanfic on your phone, getting all hot and bothered when Omen walks up to you, making that blessedly worse.
Hello, Necro. I'd like your help with something, if you can. I've been thinking a lot about the Coven and what they said about Liam championing my redemption, and how, admittedly, I haven't done very much to redeem myself since. I'd like to take some steps to correct that now, and I'd like to bring you along for moral support.
Yippee!
Sounds serious. Seriously fun. Omen takes you into a janitor's closet where there's a weird glowing piece of paper on the ground.
This is a portal scroll. I stole it from the Coven.
Oh, so much for redemption.
Hey, it's for a good cause. You'll see. Take my hand.
Yippee!
You gladly grab her hand and she activates the device. Instantly, you two are sucked into a wormhole and spat out into a forest?
I don't recognize this place. I suppose the Slayers have moved their headquarters since the last 100 years.
Why are you looking for the Slayers?
All will be made clear soon. Right now, I need to look for an entrance. Maybe it's over.
Identify yourself, or else prepare to die. A Slayer kitting out with scars emerges from the bushes, weapon drawn. Wait, are you?
Wait, we don't have to fight. My name is Omen, and I...
Save your breath. I know damn well who you are. I don't know why you've chosen now to return, but frankly it doesn't interest me. Your place isn't here, but on the pointy end of my halberd. Not exactly the friendliest stranger you've ever met. Step in and show this Slayer that Omen's not currently a threat.
Yes, I think I know what I must do. I want this Slayer to see Omen is good now. I announced that I'm $2 short for a sandwich, so Omen can prove that they're a generous soul. Wait, I just realized something. I'm $2 short for a sandwich. If only there was someone here who could spot me the money.
What the hell are you going on about, Necro?
I said, if only there was someone here who was kind, generous, and redeemed enough to loan me $2.
If only indeed. But can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
Are you perhaps in the middle of loaning me $2, thus proving to someone that you're a kind soul who means no harm?
Oh, I get it now. Yes, here is the $2.
I'm lost. What is going on here? What are you two doing?
A good deed, I think. Listen, I know what you've heard about me, and it's all true, but please believe me when I say I'm here to help. The Coven can vouch for me.
The Coven set you free? The damage you did was horrid, and it took a world to imprison you. How could you possibly be of any help to the Slayers?
I was once a Slayer myself.
Yes, we all know. What told your story is a cautionary tale about never abandoning the Slayer's creed. You may have once been a Slayer, but people change.
Exactly. People do change. That's why I'm here. Look, I understand if you want nothing to do with me, but I also want to reach out to the Slayers and start making things right. by offering myself to do anything that can be of help, and this time I shall do it the Slayer's way. All right.
I'm hesitant. My voice is one, and the Slayers are many. That is our way. I will pass your message to our sisters, and we will discuss this matter further. Your betrayal is not forgotten, but these aren't easy times, and if the Coven can vouch for you, we can always use some more help. And if this turns out to be some kind of trick, prepare to face our collective wrath.
That sounds fair.
We will contact you soon. Farewell.
Get some help.
The Slayer disappears into the foliage.
That was...
intense.
no, good. It felt good. Perhaps Liam is onto something with this redemption art program bullshit about righting your wrongs.
Perhaps.
Necro, thank you for tagging along. It has meant a lot not being alone in this.
Always.
Hooray for everything working out in the end, and especially for not dying. You gain +4 charm. I'll keep being fun.
Fun, 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 fun.
You attend an indie tabletop game Oh, I'm the goofball. I'm the goofball, baby! You attend the indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Eurogame based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but their different points values are assigned to the severity of your admissions. There are also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you decided that you never will you ever play this game again. At least you gain +2 fun in hearing the embarrassing things the other players admitted. You're walking aimlessly when you see Zoe Nico talking to Liam. Liam isn't talking though, he's busy kicking a humidifier.
Liam, stop! That poor humidifier has done nothing to deserve it.
It's a JoJo reference, don't you get it?
Honestly, I didn't watch it that much. I mostly just know the memes. Yeah, I actually skipped a couple of parts.
You don't skip JoJo parts!
True.
Liam tries to choke Nico, but you all manage to stop him.
Ask, you need to help us. Liam is broken. He's not broken. He just has a bad case of brain rot. Phantoms will do that to you if you don't take precautions. Or do I know it?
I don't have brain rot. JoJo is the ultimate work of art. It's a genre-defining piece with endless lore and innumerable lines.
True.
Never drew a super vampire turning his hand into a squirrel and society went, this should be in the Louvre.
True. Oh, look at yourself, Liam. This isn't healthy. You gotta calm down. Come on. Breathe in, breathe out.
Breathing? That's a JoJo reference too. It's how you control the hormone in your body.
True.
JoJo is everywhere. Even you look like a JoJo character.
Liam, you're making even less sense than usual. I love this.
Says the one who just turned into a JoJo drawing. You two are hypocrites.
I feel moderately responsible for this. We need to break him free from the brain rot.
Okay.
Both of these are good.
I don't trust the police anymore. He gotta draw 2 sexy men.
A cab.
Yeah, I don't.
Yaoi over.
Yeah, I don't.
Wow, that was a close one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what. I suppose smarts. Smarts.
Probably.
It's true. I always wished the JoJo's would have sex at some point. I was hoping they would before the ending. Nico, do the JoJo's fuck?
I don't think so. At least not in canon. It's a battle shonen, not a sex shonen.
What? All this time I could been consuming fiction that involved men having sweaty, glorious sex?
You mean porn?
Joey, don't be crash.
I like that both Necro voice characters are now JoJo characters.
Yes, it's
Pretty
glorious.
silly.
It's okay, Liam. You don't need to satisfy all your aesthetic needs from just one source. You're right. I used to pride myself on my eclecticism. It's been unhealthy to confine myself to a single work of art, especially one that doesn't feature sex.
Don't worry, Liam. You're only at high risk of brain rot because you're equally passionate. You just have to find a better way to express that passion.
So, no more JoJo?
No, Liam, you can still enjoy JoJo. Just try not to be unbearable about it.
Imagine Zoe, of all people, having to tell you that.
Yeah, whenever you feel your head is filled with JoJo's, take a deep breath and remember, there's a whole world outside there, and most of it isn't a JoJo reference.
Deep breath? Okay, I'll try thinking about something other than JoJo, like...
We start by taking a break from JoJo and watch some porn together instead.
Yes. I think I'd like that. And so you get some hot cocoa, a warm blanket, and watch some porn with your friends. The end. Disclaimer, the scene you just watched is a piece of fiction, but it could happen to you. Going down a rabbit hole is a highly dangerous activity, and may cause symptoms such as insomnia, fatigue, and endless annoying references. Remember, friends, don't let the friends get serious brain rot. Also, as your name is Bask, you gain +2 boldness. That is part of the public service announcement. My name is Bask, and I did get +2 boldness. Wow.
Me.
You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in magical fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world-building mechanics. You'll gain 2 smarts from all that knowledge, and from learning so many new dick jokes. You're still very dumb, though. You meet back up with Scott. He seems a bit tired, but excited to see you.
Hey, Sedru, remember how we played Finkelporg in the other day? I had so much fun, but it was pretty confusing. I thought I should check out those Field of Snow and Crows and Doe books everyone was talking about. I was just gonna read the Finkelsports bits, but then I got into it. I ended up reading all 5 books overnight. Wow, you must be a really quick reader. The secret is to skip any words longer than 5 letters, or any page that looks kinda boring. So, what are the books about? Basically, there's this boy and this wacky school where everyone uses magic and has a crazy adventures.
Adventurous?
Can you imagine something that cool?
Bizarre adventures.
That sounds like how our school was. Oh yeah, that's why it felt so relatable. But it got me thinking, if the book they got Finkelporg from this is good, imagine how good the books that invented other sports must be. I want to read a baseball fantasy book. Oh, or I bet a volleyball is great. I think most sports came from real life, not fantasy young adult series. Oh, really? That's a bummer. And just when I thought it started thinking reading might be cool. But just because there isn't a fantasy book about basketball or volleyball yet, doesn't mean we can't write one ourselves.
There is something like that. I'm like 100% sure, actually.
Yeah, it's Yaoi.
Yay! I love you.
Yeah. Or ping pong the animation. God, it's so hot. I love ping pong.
Really? That would be awesome. What should it be about?
Yay. A young adult series lives or dies by a convoluted premise. You better come up with a solid plot that naturally incorporates these real-life sports into your world building. You and Scott smash out a first draft, then stop by Fantasy Writers Meetup to share your magnum opus.
Hi everyone. We're here to read you some of our new fantasy novel, Wizards of the Ball. Yo, that's great. Our group is all about critiquing each other's work so we can improve from the feedback. Oh. Oh, we don't need any feedback, thanks. Ours is good already. Okay, let me begin. Long, long ago, in a land far, far away, there were some wizards, and they were super wizardly and wise and old. Verily, I am pondering my scrying orb again, said one wizard, wisely. And so am I, and old, and my beard is very long and white, forsooth.
Forsooth.
Hark, me too, said another wizard, also wisely. But for all of my wisdom and long beard, I am still skipping leg day, and so I hardly have any muscles at all, forsooth.
Forsooth.
Skinny legs is a dark curse that besets all wizards, forsooth, agreed the first wizard. But then another wizard entered. This wizard was wise and old and had a long beard, but he was also cool, and he was dribbling his orb on the floor. "What's up, guys?" said the cool wizard. "I was scrying my orb big time, but then it fell on the floor and bounced, and then I invented a cool new sport from it." The other wizards were amazed by Merlin's beard. "What dark magics is this?" they asked. The magic is spelled with a K.
Magic with a K.
The cool wizard put on his sunglasses and said, "This is the magic of ball. Come with me and play." And then the wizards all played their fun new sport, and from that day on, healthy and strong as well as wise and old. The end. Oh, and the sport was called basketball, and it's in real life too. I forgot to write that bit in, so just pretend. So that is what Wizards of the Ball, coming to a bookstore near you soon, probably.
The group politely applauds, which you can only mean Wizards of the Ball is a literary masterpiece. You quickly leave before anyone can suggest anything to the contrary. You lose 2 boldness for running away, but gain 2 fun from Scott's enthusiastic reading.
Keep following.
What's it gonna be?
We're on the Omen path this time. Redemption.
Who's it gonna be?
I'm gonna hang out with Liam. I saved him from brain rot. He walked a dark path that only I can tread. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together.
Yippee.
Time to see the fruits of your labor. In Strike, we follow Finn, an officer worker who rediscovers a passion for bowling as a kid. He was a rising bowling star who stopped playing after he got hooked on Wii Sports. Now, he's back, but he can't win alone. Finn joins the Big Ballers, a small team with big dreams. He soon realizes that while his team has less experience, they have the most essential skill for becoming bowling champions, knowing everything about fingering a big ball. Together they plan for the bowling championship, and stakes are high, because if they don't win the trophy, they must collectively marry a woman named Margaret. Will these underdogs be capable of beating the Wolfpack, all-time bowling champions? It will be hard, for the legendary team has a fearsome edge. They conquered their fear of spiders. We're rooting for you, big ballers. If your leader doesn't show up in the next 15 minutes, your team will be disqualified.
I guess that stinky fish is a coward after all. No, Finn isn't a coward. He's just waxing his bowling balls.
He'll come. You'll see.
Like you can't even accept you're done.
Give up. We never give up. Sorry I'm late, guys. We gonna play or what? Finn made it, but now the team will receive penalized regulatory stabbings in the stomach. Can they win under such conditions? Yes.
Hell yeah.
The con after party is approaching. You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party because there's a very good boy you'd much rather in fight.
Yeah, I'd love to go to the party with you. Should we wear matching shoes? Why? So everyone knows we're best buds, of course. Only our best friends have matching shoes. Okay, why not? Let's go to the shoe store. Woohoo!
The after party was so much fun. You and Scott looked fresh to death in your matching shoes. Everyone is all, hey, nice shoes. And then you were all, thanks, but you should see the other guys. And then Scott was all, it's me, I'm the other guy. Look at my shoes, want to see how fast I can run in them? Scott, has there ever been a more lovable goof? You doubt it. You tracked down Liam and asked him to go to the con after party, but it seems he was looking for you too. Mashk, here you are. I wanted to apologize for getting so intense about JoJo. You know, I can get very passionate when I get into a new thing. And this wasn't even me at my worst. You should have seen when I went through my Proust head phase. I get so mad if people ever consider skipping parts of Arasan du Temps Padu. It's okay, Liam. Your passion's what I like about you. And at times, you even look kinda cute, getting all intense about JoJo. Just try not to cross the line that goes from passionate to insufferable, okay? Yeah, thanks for calling me out on that. Always. So, I'm sure, would you go to the con after party with me? I was about to ask you the same. I even thought, though, if you wanted after we could go to the hotel room and watch some JoJo.
JoJo.
Yes! 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 The after party is a blast. Liam manages to make only 1 or 2 JoJo references. In the after party, it was, as some may say, JoJo-licious.
They do say that.
It's hella hard to follow the plot, but everything is so absurd, it's actually quite fun to watch. Also, JoJo pose Liam hype. And above all, you enjoy spending time with Liam, sharing his passions.
I wonder if JoJo Liam is in Liam Prom.
Almost certainly.
Could be. He is
I'll
now.
invite you to stop to watch, to look at Liam in Transpire episode he's probably watched 4 times already. It's a treat to see him so focused, so handsome. For a moment you even feel like time has stopped.
Zawarudo!
Zawarudo! You go check on Omen. These last 2 days have been quite intense for them.
Omen, hi, how are you doing?
Hey, Necro. I'm actually doing quite well.
Oh, really?
Yes, dumb Liam wasn't wrong. Facing my past, trying to amend my errors, has felt sort of liberating.
That's so nice to hear. Do you hear from the Slayers?
Actually, I did. They contacted me earlier today, and we have been had a meeting. The Coven apparently vouched for me, so the Slayers had said that I might be helpful if I joined them on some of their missions.
Great.
Also, it seems they have recently learned of a rogue Slayer who's been acting on their own for the past few years. Being a free agent goes against the code of the Slayers, so they are hesitant about how to act on it. But they mentioned that perhaps I could be one that makes contact, since I know the importance of the Slayer ways and have been a rogue Slayer myself.
I was actually meaning to ask, and don't answer if you don't want to, but how come you went rogue?
Nah, it's okay. I grew impatient. The Slayer's ways require a lot of trust in the group, and a lot of patience. Sometimes you must accept that your life's work will be but a teeny cog in the machine that is the Slayer's mission. Results may only be perceived after several generations. And so, once in a while, a Slayer, often a gifted one, will believe they are different, that they can get things done faster. I was one of them. I believed I could become the spear of monster kind myself. But if the ways of the Slayer are to be believed, no one is meant to become that themselves. The spear of monster kind is all of us together.
I see.
To fulfill that ambition, you must attain power, and the power tends to corrupt. I thought I was different, and yet I ended up the same way as almost all rogue slayers have.
No, Omen, you didn't end up like the other rogue slayers, because your story is not done. You've made mistakes, but I've seen you making an effort to change. So I could be mistaken, but I choose to believe you are an omen of good things to come.
Necro. Thank you.
You and Omen spend some time together. They seem to be at peace. They open up to you and tell you some of their war stories from back when they were a Slayer. And soon, they make new ones too. Omen proves themselves to be a valuable asset to the Slayers, helping to slowly but steadily move the needle in the favor of forces of good. And what's more important, they stick to the redemption arc program, even helping others in their process. This also becomes their own way of showing Liam how grateful they are without the need to openly admit that he was right. And yeah, you were there by their side, happy to bear witness to their growth.
Oh, I don't know.
I got the achievement.
We all
I
got
can
secret
display that.
endings.
True.
Ooh, achievement.
So poggers.
What achievement?
So I don't know.
Ah.
The one Necro wants me to put on my account now on Steam.
When you stream, not believe have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
Ah, streamer mode, my beloved.
True.
I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster
Hooray.
We did that. We donated the blood.
True!
This time I made the other credits on so you can really stream.
Those blood bags.
But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you. And I'm charging for both songs, so I might say no.
Also, Grimdark area is over. I stabbed someone, I think.
You stabbed Necro? What is this?
It's okay. I can get stabbed every once in a while. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I found a healthy medium to take out my anger. Necro.
Every once in a while, I can get stabbed, and, you know, I get better.
Exactly.
Rather quickly, actually.
Lewd. I didn't know Bask was stabbing Necro.
It's not lewd stabbing. It's not like we're spades, Spaka.
Yeah, we're not spadesing. It's just more relaxing.
It's fine. I can take a stab or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave us a good review!
Alright. I
I
guess
like
that's
that guy.
the end of the stream.
True!
Yeah.
Send a stream.
Time to do the plugging.
Yeah, true. Follow me on Blue Sky. Follow me on Twitch. Go check out my YouTube.
Yeah. I've got Beast Guy, Elon's Twitter, and Twitch and YouTube. Necro Weltgericht on all. You can find me. I look how I look.
True.
I look more like this on those accounts, though, because I didn't take my clown toggle off once I lost all of my intelligence. Once I succumbed to the brain rot.
True. Based. Anyways, stream ended.